Now, Pakistan playing hardball. No, I'm not referring to the protesters in Pakistan who are rioting or the Pakistani government that has decided to give shoot-at-sight orders on any of the protesters who resort to violence, though this unrest definitely has set the stage on fire ahead of a key meeting that the International Cricket Council is going to have this Friday to decide the fate of the Champions Trophy. And the ICC will announce their decision on what is the way forward for the tournament. But the latest now is that India is not just India refusing to travel to Pakistan, but many other countries set to take part at the Champions Trophy have expressed concerns over the situation in Pakistan and the security. Just see the optics. Sri Lanka A side that was in Pakistan playing a series against the Pakistan's Shaheens refused to finish the series. Their second game, in fact, was halted just hours before it was set to start, and with no visible improvement in the situation, Sri Lanka were left with no choice. So you can only imagine where that would leave the other boards, the other cricket associations. This doesn't bode well for Pakistan. The PCB, though, continues to be defiant through it all.
ऐसी स्टांस लेके जाएंगे और हम पाकिस्तान के लिए बेस्ट लेके निकलेंगे बाहर इंशाल्लाह ताला। हमारा मुसलसल आईसीसी से रब्ता है। मेरी आईसीसी के चेयरमैन से मुसलसल बातचीत जारी है। हमारी टीम्स बैठ के उनसे बातचीत भी कर रही हैं और हम पाकिस्तान के मुफाद में और पाकिस्तान क्रिकेट के मुफाद में जो बेस्ट चीज़ होगी वो लेके निकलेंगे इंशाल्लाह ताला। और हम स्टांस में बड़ा क्लियर हैं, लेकिन हमें विन विन होके निकलना है और मुझे बड़ी उम्मीद है कि कौम मायूस नहीं होगी इंशाल्लाह ताला।
Right, one thing is clear, they do not want a hybrid model and they certainly don't want the money for selling the rights off. It is about pride here. And like the PCB chief himself says, Mohsin Naqvi, Pakistan want to be treated with equality, like how any other host nation of an ICC event would. The press conference there was not just about that. Mohsin Naqvi made it very clear that the Indian-Pakistan relationship, as far as cricket goes, cannot be one-way traffic.
हम अपने स्टांस में अभी भी क्लियर हैं कि ये नहीं हो सकता कि हम जाके इंडिया क्रिकेट खेलें और इंडिया नहीं खेले यहाँ आके, ये नहीं हो सकता। तो जो भी होगा बराबरी की सतह पर होगा और हम उसमें आईसीसी को बड़ा क्लियर बता चुके हैं। तो आगे जो फाइनल बोर्ड मीटिंग में होता है वो आपको आगाह कर दें। फिर दोबारा एक बात साथ साथ कह रहा हूँ, बाकी आप लोग खुद समझदार हैं। ये नहीं हो सकता कि पाकिस्तान इंडिया जाके खेले और इंडिया यहाँ आके ना खेले। तो जो भी होगा बराबरी की सतह।
Now, I understand the rage and the anger, but the country that is witnessing a violent protest with casualties on either side is not India, it's Pakistan. PCB needs to realize that they are sitting on a ticking time bomb, and that's also set to take the ICC down with it. ICC needed to announce the schedule with the dates, with the way the tournaments, the when, the how, the what, on the 11th of November, an event that was called off because India, some days prior to that, had informed the ICC that they would definitely not travel to Pakistan. They hadn't got the clearance from the government. Now, the stakeholders associated with the event needed the dates and the schedule 90 days before the event was set to start off. ICC has now missed that deadline. Broadcasters in particular have been held back from commercially exploiting the event, which involves lining up sponsors, the adverts, promotions, everything that normally comes with a mega ICC event. All of that on hold now because clearly there is no clarity. There is no schedule or official announcement on when the matches will take place, the date exactly and when all of that will start, which incurs a financial loss and that only the ICC will have to eventually bear. Here's what we're hearing. The event could be moved out of Pakistan entirely, not even a hybrid model. PCB does not wish to entertain either of these two possibilities or scenarios. Just a reminder of how the Champions Trophy works. The teams that finished top 8 at the ODI World Cup that concluded last year have qualified to be a part of the Champions Trophy. If the event goes ahead without India's participation, then Sri Lanka steps in to be the 8th team in place of India. The same Sri Lanka that has pulled out of the remainder of the series that their A side was playing in Pakistan. Now, I understand Pakistan wants to host an ICC event finally after decades, but it looks like this is a battle they will have to lose gracefully or face repercussions of not wanting to succumb to the larger plan.